So hello everybody, and this is Chicken Ticker. So a lot of you have been asking me what's my computer setup and such. So here's my work area. So I have my Logitech speaker, my tank on the side, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. If I get bored, I can just push the tank around. So yeah, you get a monitor which is cheap. I think it's like £100. So yeah. It's not the most expensive monitor, but it's alright. I got a Razer mouse there, and also a pretty cheap Chinese mouse mat called Beatles. Its quality is really good. It's quite thick and it's got the edging which is sewn up, so you're not likely to mess up the edges. And also it's cheap. I bought it for like £2. Yeah, so yeah, that was pretty good. My keyboard is pretty crap. It's just a Dell normal keyboard, but I can't bother to get a new one. And then that's my mouse pad mat. Before I got an Xbox 360 controller, where if I want to play FIFA or NBA 2K14 or 15. So yeah, I got my HDD drive, HDD removable HDD, and also I got also my graphic card box, and the one there was DVD/CD reader, because when I had my old computer, the old computer broke and it didn't have a DVD reader, so I bought one of those external ones. And this computer, I don't really use DVD and CD that much, so there's no point to fit a internal one for my computer. So therefore, I just use that removable one. External hard drive, and you can see the LED lighting there. Pretty awesome looking case. And on the front there should be lighting as well, but I didn't connect the cables up, so therefore it doesn't light up, and the fan in the front doesn't work. This box is an absolute bargain to get. It comes with 3 or 4 fans, I can't remember, but look at this thing. You could actually see the inside of how the computer is working, but of course the position which I put it in doesn't really show you properly, but it is really good case. And also my Razer headset as well, that was pretty good. And the reason you hear the sound in my video is because the mic I put it where my mouth is, and when I like breathe, you could hear the puff sound. So yeah, here's my 500-watt power supply and a fan. And yeah, I need to say thanks to Timogen, because he's been helping out me while I was building this computer. So yeah, while I was building it, you can see my room was really like
And this is Chicken Ticker. We are
messy, and you can see now the computer is pretty much built, and you can see my graphic card there.
Here we are.
Actually, this was actually built for my parents, but I decided to take over because this case looks just so much better. So yeah, I took over the case, and I placed my graphic card, which was AMD 7870 2GB edition made by MSI, and I placed it into this, and it's awesome. The fans pretty silent, and I've had quite a lot of trouble building it. There's some various problems with Windows not installing properly and such, but it was a great experience. I learnt a lot, and you can see the small fans even on the side of the box. You get fans on both sides, so yeah, that was pretty awesome. And also the box is pretty large, and also you get really good place to place your hard drives. The slots are really well designed, to be honest. I really love the way you can shove them in, and also where I put the SSD, they all have trays and you can put them in. And it's not toll free like advertised, but it's a pretty good, really good case. I really recommend it. Look how much fans you could put everywhere around the case. So yeah, that's my graphic card. It's pretty dusty now, but that's what you get my graphics from when you watch my video. The MSI 7870 2GB edition, and you can see just the ventilation on this machine. I doubt I need the frontal LED and the fan working. I forgot to connect them up, but I don't think it's gonna overheat, certainly, because just how much air that could get in and out is pretty fantastic. So yeah, I do like this case, and
it looks pretty good. And
yeah, it's awesome. And you
can
can see the wiring on the back. You can put all the wiring on the back of the case, which is a pretty good design as well. Easy to wire, to do the wiring and such. And
You get the
yeah, I
top from there.
connected all
You get the
lots of
USB
my stuff on the
3.0,
back. My
USB 2.0,
USB
and then the
3.0
mics
on
and
the
the
front
speakers.
doesn't work,
And there.
unfortunately. And also,
Um,
Timjen said there's not really much point
so,
for me to have
do I really
USB
like this
3.0,
place? Yes,
so
it is.
I decided to
One of the
listen to
best plays
him
I've
and
ever
not put it
got.
on.
And
And since I don't know
the
how to
hard
put
drive
the
bay
USB
works really well.
3.0 onto my motherboard,
Really
there's
simple
some
to
issues
use,
with it,
and
so I decided not to bother with it.
yeah,
And
let's
it's
just
not really a
get the
big problem
case
at the
now
moment.
closed up.
I have used it for like a 2
Let me
months or
just tell
3
you
months. This
the
new
stats
computer,
of
the
the
processor
computer.
is a crappy AMD
AMD
6900 or something, the cheap one, the budget one. Originally, I was thinking about getting that for my parents, but since I already mounted into this machine, I just decided to use it anyway. Since it's not that much worse than my i5 3330p, which I used to have in my Dell computer. This one's just working almost the same and is much cheaper, so cost efficiency wise AMD CPUs are cheaper on the lower end, so I recommend you to get that. If you got any more questions about my computer, you can ask me. And yeah, I really do think it's awesome, and the case only costs about £50, so yeah, it's a bargain to get. And by the way, I know how to record on my phone 1080p now, and this was actually recorded on 720p, so sorry for the bad graphics, but now I can put it onto 1080p in the future. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you know what sort of settings I am using when I'm showing you gameplay. So we'll see you next time, and goodbye.
So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.